The Infiltrator, directed by Brad Furman. True story of a US customs official sent to infiltrate a drugs cartel and facing one of the biggest busts in history. Bryan Cranston is Robert Mazur, upon whose memoir it's based. He goes undercover. He's an undercover agent, but he's facing retirement. He could have got retirement a while ago because he was wounded, and his wife doesn't understand why he didn't take retirement, but something is driving him on. What is it? He ends up being driven to get involved in an incredibly dangerous operation, which will bring him into the environs of Pablo Escobar's network. He's going to pose as a money launderer, Bob Musella. Diane Kruger is called in to be his fiancée, to play his fiancée after he slips up in a conversation and says that he has a fiancée, so they have to invent one. She's a rookie, but she is every bit the match for him, and yet as the operation escalates, they require more and more cooperation. Here's a clip.
Kano says Don Chepe's $10 million is frozen, which is actually Pablo Escobar's money, and he doesn't give a rat's ass that our government did it. He wants his money, and it's not going to be over until he gets it.
There's a Senate investigation into Noriega. You're not getting money that went through Panama. Frozen is frozen. Accept it.
Mark, it's up our operation.
We need you to fix this for us.
How am I going to fix this? You want me to call Senator Kerry? Hey, John, could you drop your investigation that the president has sanctioned? Because my friend Bob's getting really upset. Reagan wants Noriega's ass. Are you listening to me?
Hey, you know what Alcaino said? That's not an answer that keeps you alive, my friend, okay?
Hey, what did he say that for? No, wait a second. Hold on. Did he threaten you?
No.
Did he put your neck in the noose?
Yeah, and he's squeezing.
No, he didn't. Roberto didn't say that. He wouldn't say that.
It's Escobar.
No, wait a second. Bob, are you in danger from Pablo Escobar if his money doesn't come through?
So you heard there, of course, amongst other voices, Jason Isaacs in the film, very, very briefly. He was on the...
It's hard to spot because his American accent is so fantastic.
And also because he's not in the film that much. Yeah. He's in about 3 scenes, although he is very good in every single one of those scenes. Actually, it's a very good cast. Bryan Cranston is terrific as ever. Benjamin Bratt's very convincingly suave and scary. Amy Ryan gets to be very snappy as the sort of somewhat caricatured boss. There have been comparisons between this film and David O. Russell's American Hustle, partly because of that kind of, sort of pop party funk feel to it. But actually, I think it's closer in tone to Ted Demi's Blow, which is a film which wasn't very well sort of received when it first came out. It is a very, very gripping story. And actually, I was surprised by how much I was drawn into it. Well, it's not particularly breaking new ground. It's not doing anything that you haven't seen films do before, but it is laying out its table in efficient and solid format. And I did find the story gripping, and I did think there are things in it that are, kind of properly tense because I didn't know about the story, didn't know how it panned out. I mean, you kind of have a sense of how it's going to pan out, but you don't know exactly how it's going to. And there are genuinely moments in it, particularly one of the moments in the motel room, in which you don't know how badly wrong things are going to go. I thought it was well played. You liked it?
Oh, I thought it was terrific.